always ask myself, why is it so difficult for me to focus on the important things or to try to focus on my easiest tasks? It seems for me so hard, even if it is important and easy. That's because one of our chemical brains, the most harmful thing is that it's destroying us every single day. And this chemical brain is called dopamine. Hi guys, how are you? I hope that you are doing great and good. If you don't know me, my name is Ines, and I am really active on this channel, ready for a better life. Basically what I do in this channel is to motivate you more, or to give you some informations that maybe you didn't know, or maybe you know it before, and yeah, just to benefit from it. And actually because I'm searching a lot to do some interesting videos, I'm getting so much benefits and so much informations I didn't know before. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the button to receive every new video on my channel. I'm going to try to do 2 videos in a week, and I hope that you will like it. So also interesting point, sorry guys for I'm just so sorry for the noises from the outside, and just bring a coffee or some snacks or something else, and yeah, have a seat and let's go. So the interesting topic of the day is dopamine. Dopamine is what is dopamine? Because a lot of you have seen the title and maybe didn't really understand what is dopamine. So dopamine basically is a brain chemical, or more deeply a motivating brain chemical. What does dopamine do? Dopamine is what is released in your brain when you are about to achieve something or getting rewarded. So basically this is dopamine. I want to explain a very important point, is that our brain is not different from the brain of our grandfather and the brain of our ancestors in the 80s. We all have the same brain, but the difference is that nowadays we live in a very speed and high technology time that makes the difference between yesterday and today. I will try to give you some examples to see what is the natural dopamine, because dopamine is important, and it's God that created this dopamine to motivate us to do more and more things. But because of these technologies, it can be harmful and it can be also dangerous. So for instance, the natural dopamine is like when you are hungry and your stomach start to crunch. So here dopamine is released in your brain in order to motivate you and give you desire to eat food. So this is a kind of a kind of natural dopamine. But there is another artificial dopamine. I mean, it is not artificial dopamine, but our brain nowadays and actually is really reprogrammed, and this is why we have this high quantity of dopamine. I'm going to explain to you how dopamine can be dangerous in some cases. Just staying in the example of foods, like for instance junk food like chips, chocolate, this food that have a higher calories. It gives you a much more higher quantity of dopamine, and this is the reason why you want to eat more and more, because it is, it's like a drug actually. Once you start to eat chips, you can't absolutely not stop eating it, just because this is the dopamine that is released in your brain. But it's a kind of dopamine that is released constantly. It can be dangerous. So This is why, for instance, you can't stop eating chips or chocolate, because we have higher calories and sugar. So it motivates your body and your brain to release more dopamine, and this is the reason why you can't stop. Another interesting example, and the most dangerous one, is social media. Yes, social media. Oh my goodness. Social media is reprogramming our mind effortly for higher and higher and higher dopamine. It's much more higher than you imagine. Actually, when you are posting a photo, you have this feeling, and people like your publication or your video, you are getting this feeling of happiness, that you are getting rewarded. This feeling of getting rewarded is dopamine. It's like a drug. It's like a drug. So when dopamine is released much more higher, you can actually be more addicted. So once you posted this video and much more people liked it, so you are going to want more and more and more. So this is why you make more videos and make more publications and photos, because your dopamine is much more higher, and you want to refill it. You want to refill this motivation, you want to refill this happiness, which actually is not the real happiness. You just want to feel this feeling of getting rewarded. So this is why we get so obsessed with this social media. One of the interesting informations that I have known is that those who created social media, those who created these platforms, are so intelligent, because actually they didn't just make a platform like that without thinking and just like that. No, absolutely not. They are intelligent in the way that actually, before creating these platforms, they make studies about the human brain. They make studies about the human brain to actually know how to attract you to watch more in order to get benefits. Is this not harmful and dangerous? Oh my goodness. Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry for you, but this is the reality. Basically, what they did create this last few years is like short videos in YouTube, TikTok, Reels on Instagram. This kind of short videos make you like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling without even wanting to watch it. And I really felt this feeling like I'm scrolling my in my phone, and I don't know why I even do this. Actually, it's just an addiction. And yeah, I just want you to know that this is just a study that short videos attract more people and make them scroll without an end. So that makes us like check our phone 100 times in the day. So to answer the question why we can't focus on anything simple and important to your life, like something important that you feel it is going to change your life, but you don't even start, this is crazy and dangerous. So yeah, to answer this question is that actually it's our phone, it's social media, it's dopamine that is released much more higher, in higher quantity, that is so dangerous for us. Yeah, because actually you're trying to focus on the topic or to focus on the task that you have, but when you receive a message and a notification on your phone, you can't resist actually. You just want to know what is this message? So you are going to interrupt your intention. You were focused and now you are not, and everything goes away. I watched a lot of YouTube videos about people trying to make a dopamine detox, and it's basically going away from all of the social media, not watching TV, not playing games, and just for instance go for a walk and breathe oxygen and talk to your family, spend more time with them. They have made some much more good results than before. And actually the reason why sometimes students didn't have so good marks, that's because they are disturbed with these messages and social media, and they can't focus on the topic. They are always disturbed by them. I actually advise you to do like a dopamine detox, but actually it's not easy, I know, but just try actually to reorganize your time, not fully like 2 hours in your phone. Your brain is getting distracted, your eyes are getting distracted also. So just try actually to make less time on your phone and be present in the real life actually. Try to drink more water, try to exercise more, try to write, to read, to do something that can really add a value. And if you want to start gym, this is the moment. I mean, detox is good. Actually, getting away a little bit from social media is good. I hope that you liked this little video and that you get some benefit information from that. And yeah, see you the next video. Thank you for watching.